The moment everything changed was when scientists discovered that love, that overwhelming, poetic, soul-shattering feeling, wasn't magic at all. It was chemistry, a glitch, a biological trick designed to keep us reproducing, and nothing more. But no one knew what that truly meant, not for our emotions, not for our relationships, not for what we call forever, until now. Because what if every time you fell in love, it wasn't destiny calling, it was dopamine? What if heartbreak wasn't tragedy, but your brain going through withdrawal? And what if one day we could turn love off like a switch? This isn't just theory. Scientists have measured it, mapped it, and even, in some terrifying experiments, manipulated it. So what is love really? Let's go deeper than feelings, down to the circuits of your brain.
It starts here, in your brain's reward center, the same place that lights up when you win money or take cocaine. When you meet someone who excites you, your brain releases a surge of dopamine, norepinephrine, and oxytocin. You don't choose to fall in love. You get chemically hijacked. Anthropologist Helen Fisher once called it the most addictive substance on Earth, and she wasn't exaggerating. Brain scans of people in love show activity almost identical to drug addicts in a craving state. The same highs, the same withdrawals, the same obsession. But the strangest part? This isn't a bug. It's evolution's most successful con. 2 million years ago, survival wasn't about emotions. It was about reproduction. Love evolved as a reward system to keep partners together just long enough to raise offspring. Nature didn't care about romance. It cared about genes. That rush when you first fall for someone, that's biology saying pair bond secured. The painful emptiness after breakup, biology again, whispering, you failed the mission. It's not poetry, it's programming. But if love was just evolution's way of trapping us, why does it still feel so divine? Scientists in Montreal scanned the brains of newly in love people and those recently dumped. The difference was shocking. Heartbreak activated the same regions as physical pain. Literally, your body reads rejection like injury. Love builds you up, then chemically dismantles you. Dopamine rises, serotonin falls, obsession takes over. Your focus narrows to one person. Logic collapses. You stop eating. You can't sleep. You replay every word. Sound familiar? That's withdrawal. And yet, most of us call that romance. Here's where it gets darker. In labs across the world, researchers have begun replicating love using machines. AI-generated faces paired with dopamine-triggering stimuli cause subjects to feel attachment, real emotional bonding to people who don't exist. So if we can manufacture attraction, what does that say about our free will? Maybe we never chose who to love. Maybe biology did. But then the question becomes, if love is just a chemical trick, can we ever escape it? Or should we even try?
Humans are strange creatures. We chase logic, yet live for illusion. We say we want truth, but without love, the truth feels empty. So maybe love isn't a lie. Maybe it's nature's poetry, written in biology, read through emotion. A trick, yes, but one that gave meaning to an otherwise mechanical world. Still, what happens when science learns to rewrite that trick? Neuroscientists have already found compounds that can block the bonding hormone oxytocin. In experiments with prairie voles, animals that mate for life, Removing oxytocin receptors made them stop recognizing their partners. One injection, and eternal love was gone. Imagine that power in human hands. Pills to erase heartbreak. Pills to never fall again. A generation immune to love. Some people would call that freedom. Others would call it the end of humanity.
If love is just chemistry, then why does it feel like destiny? Why do we still write songs, poems, wars, and religions about it? Maybe because the trick worked too well. Evolution made love so intoxicating, we mistook it for truth. But here's the twist. Knowing it's a trick doesn't make it meaningless. Knowing the formula doesn't kill the magic. It makes it more real. Because every molecule that drives us to love also drives us to create, to build, to connect, to dream beyond survival. Love might be biology, but biology created art, civilization, and compassion. So maybe it's both, a trick and a truth, a design and a choice. Maybe love isn't meant to be understood. It's meant to be felt. And that's the one thing science still can't measure.
And that's when it hit me. Maybe love wasn't about chemistry or destiny, but about what we choose to believe, even after knowing the truth. Because if love is a biological trick, then it's the most beautiful trick the universe ever played. If this pattern existed then, does it still exist now in you? The greatest illusion might just be the one that makes life worth living.